Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 Toyota Sequoia is loaded with modern technology, but the large SUV remains outdated compared with contemporary rivals. Still, families who want three-row transportation and the reliable reputation that Toyota has built will take notice. Likewise, every Sequoia has standard driver assistance features such as automated emergency braking and blind spot monitoring. While the cabin of the 2020 Toyota Sequoia has an abundance of hard plastics and obsolete switchgear, its durable materials and spacious third row should counter some of those complaints. Toyota also makes the 2020 Sequoia more desirable with standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability. Although a far cry from the best crossovers and SUVs, Toyota has kept the Sequoia relevant with more frequent improvements. The 2020 Toyota Sequoia lineup receives several updates. The biggest addition is the new off-road ready TRD Pro model that's outfitted with a lifted suspension and other add-ons to conquer unruly roads and trails. Also showcased on other Toyota products such as the Tacoma pickup truck and the 4Runner SUV, the TRD tuned version is much more than just an appearance package. The rest of the Sequoia lineup also receives long-awaited infotainment features, including standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability, as well as a mobile hotspot. The 2020 Toyota Sequoia is a full-size three-row SUV available in 5 trim levels: SR5, TRD Sport, TRD Pro, Limited, and Platinum. All trims are powered by a 5.7-liter V8 engine. That engine makes 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet of torque, and that engine's paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Rear-wheel drive is standard and 4-wheel drive is optional. The SR5 and Limited models seat 8 passengers, while the second-row captain's chairs on the TRD Sport, TRD Pro, and the Platinum reduce seating to 7. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Toyota Sequoia. It's a full-size SUV. We are going to do somewhere about the mid-level TRD Pro. We're going to actually go check out, we'll go look at all the different configurations, look at their prices here. We can see the basic starting price is $49,980. But listen, real quick before we get started, before we talk about these exterior colors, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. These are reviews of vehicles that compete directly with the Toyota Sequoia and some videos of cars, of just vehicles I've mentioned. For instance, in the intro, I mentioned the 4Runner and I mentioned the Toyota 4Runner and the Toyota Tacoma. Well, I've done 2 versions of the Toyota Tacoma TRD. I did the TRD Sport and the Toyota TRD Off-Road. I did the 4Runner, the 2019 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. I've done the Toyota Highlander. I've done Dodge Durangos, Chevy Tahoe, the brand new 2021 Suburban and Tahoes. Suburbans and Chevy Tahoes, or GMC Tahoes, or Chevy Tahoe. Yeah, Chevy Tahoe. So check out some of those videos after you watch this video. It's relevant if you're in the market for a full-size SUV. Those videos are going to be relevant. Okay, so that said, let's talk about exterior colors. This color here is called Sizzling Crimson. It's not really sizzling at all. It's more like sizzling. Super white we've got. That's all right, I guess. We got Army Green. No. Blizzard Pearl. I don't know about Blizzard Pearl, because here's the thing. Blizzard Pearl, the paint, Toyota's had a paint peeling problem with their Blizzard Pearl, okay, for sure. Here's an image to a video I did, it's probably been 6 or 8 months ago, on a 2009 Toyota RAV4 that's in Blizzard Pearl that has a paint peeling problem. I even did a supplementary video on that because Toyota's acknowledged that. They've sent out customer letters. I even did a video with that letter in hand and all that. So yeah, I'm going to put the link to that video in the description below as well. So no, I don't think I want Blizzard Pearl. How about Shoreline Blue? Maybe. We already saw the Sizzling Crimson. That's not very sizzling. The midnight black. All the colors honestly look a little flat. Maybe it's the configurator, but the I don't know. All the colors look a little flat. Nothing's really jumping out at me. I see why so many people probably picked the Blizzard Pearl. But yeah, nothing's really grabbing me. But honestly, the Shoreline Blue isn't really that bad. So perhaps we can take a look at the Shoreline Blue as our color. All right, let's move on. Let's look at the actual configurations. Let's look at all the different trim levels and see what their starting price for each trim level is. Okay, so like I said in the intro, there are five 2020 Toyota Sequoia models. The SR5 here is the base model. Starts at just under $50,000. All the Toyotas come standard with the Toyota Safety Sense. We're going to get into that. We're going to check out the gallery next, but then we'll go through all the features. And when we go through all the features, we'll learn about Toyota Safety Sense and all that. So it actually comes pretty loaded, and it should for $50,000. Then you got the TRD Sport. It starts at $52,695. Then you've got the Limited. The Limited starts at $58,990. You've got the Platinum that starts at $66,020. That's really your most highly optioned, completely loaded. If you want a Toyota Sequoia that has everything, then you get the Platinum. I like the TRD Pro because, well, I guess I just like lifted suspensions. And so as soon as it was like talking about the TRD Pro model has a lifted suspension, I was in. So 64,105. It's got Fox Tune shocks and all that kind of stuff there. 18-inch BBS wheels, rigid LED lights, black leather trimmed heated front bucket seats. Oh, you can even get a TRD black catback exhaust. Awesome. We're in on that for shizzle. All right, so 64,105. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the gallery images. Okay, none of these gallery images are going to be very exciting, but we'll run through them anyway for what they're worth. Let's take a look at them. Let me move this down a little bit. That looks good. That's a nice shot, actually. I like that shot. Here's our 2020 Toyota Sequoia towing. And if I think I remember correctly, in the intro, I think I caught that the towing capacity 7,500 pounds. Like I said, we're going to get to the features after we go through these gallery images, so we will confirm that. But I think it's the towing capacity 7,500 pounds. Here's one going off-road, sort of, kind of. The reality is nobody ever probably usually does that in theirs, and certainly not splashing through some creek bed or something like that. Here's one out in the middle of, I don't know, the Himalayas. Who knows? They're wondering how they got here, probably. All right, yeah. So I mean, it's the imagery, the images, the gallery images are beautiful of the Sequoia. They're just a little bit funny because the average Sequoia owner is not going to be off-road at all. I mean, maybe when they pull it into the driveway, if they get one of the tires into the grass, that's probably about as off-road as it's going to get. Here we go, one on pavement. There we go, on the pavement. So yeah, nothing really exciting with these gallery images. We just want to really breeze through it really quick. Actually, what I want to take a look at are the exterior photos. So let's do that. I meant interior photos. We just looked at the exterior photos. So here's that one main interior photo. There's 11. Okay, that's not really much of an interior photo. All right, there we go. Look at all those hard switches. There is a lot of hard plastic and hard switches and stuff. And I'm not trying to knock Toyota for it is what it is. I'm just saying what it is. You know, these days in 2020, a lot of manufacturers are trying to do soft touch materials and things like that, even on their lower tier. And at a starting price of 50 grand, I mean, throw in some soft touch material, man. All right, so you got a huge storage bin. I mean, it's just gigantic. Right? Here's a nice cutout of the top side so you can see how you might configure this bad boy. And look, the captain's chairs, you can even get it with a center armrest thing in there that looks quite substantial. All right, there's a nice interior shot there. There's a TRD Pro model. Here's your full 7-seater version right here. All right, looks pretty good. Yep, the interior is a little outdated compared to your contemporary rivals, but it's all good. Look at a got a double glove box there. All right, and so back to your beginning picture, and it looks like they got Apple CarPlay up on the infotainment. All right, so there's our gallery images. Let's move on, check out the features. Okay, so they have some features here. Look, they have several categories. Sequoia TRD Pro. Well, that works out. We're going to learn about the TRD Pro because, well, we're doing a build and price on the TRD Pro, so that makes sense. Then we're going to check out interior features, the thoughtful versatility, power and towing. So yeah, we'll find out, is 7,500 pounds the towing capacity? Technology features, connected services. There's that Toyota safety sense, blah, 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 and the safety and convenience. So let's move on and start with the Sequoia TRD Pro. Okay, so yeah, first things first, the suspension. Uh, yeah, you got bigger suspension and all that stuff there. You got a better shock setup. They're showing this all hardcore looking photo. What else we got here? You got the TRD alloy wheels, and you got the Rigid Industries fog lights. I see where I live. There's a lot of lifted trucks, and a lot of lifted trucks are running these Rigid LED fog lights. So that's the brand to have apparently. There's a TRD skid plate. And then, yeah, the black leather trim seats with red contrast stitching. And you got a Toyota grill. So it has a huge Toyota emblem, or, says Toyota in the middle. I think that's pretty cool, actually. That I like a lot. All right, let's move on. All right, let's check out and see what they have to say about these interior features. So we got the standard heated and ventilated front seats that are found inside the Sequoia Platinum. Nice way to lead us into that. That was very misleading how they said that. So yeah, in the Platinum. So no, it's not standard heated and ventilated front seats. It wasn't cool at all. So here's your second row captain's chairs. That's pretty cool. And then you got the multi-function center console, and it is really big. You see how she flipped it both ways? That's pretty cool. You got the standard moonroof. That's one-touch tilt slide and all that there. That's cool. You got a rear entertainment system. That can't be, yeah, it's an available rear entertainment system. Gives you the Blu-ray, 9-inch display, 2 wireless headphones, and all that there. I would think that Blu-rays, movies, I guess maybe for really little kids, that's got to be, I would think it'd be irrelevant. I would think it'd be better if you could stream YouTube or Amazon Prime or something like that. That, to me, seems more relevant than a Blu-ray disc player, because if you could stream from your phone or something like that, then you can play any movie that you want, as long as you have access to it. At any rate, here's your 3-zone climate control. That looks to be standard, and why not? And here's the rear seat controls, your second row climate controls, and all that. Seems like that might be standard fare. And then again, they're just kind of talking about that available Blu-ray entertainment system. There's a 120 volt AC power outlet, as we can see here. So you can power video games and laptops and all that kind of stuff. All right, so that was our interior features. Let's move on. Okay, so they're talking about thoughtful versatility. So they're going to be talking about the utility of the 2020 Toyota Sequoia, the cargo capacity of the Toyota Sequoia. So you can seat up to 8 people, but if you get the captain's chairs, you're only doing 7 people. All right, that's it. There's plenty of room back here. And what does this say? There is a full flat third row seat. There's 120.1 cubic feet of cargo space. Oh, that fold flat third row seat, that's an available power reclining feature. So that's not standard. You got to pay additional for that. That doesn't just come with it. There's the automatic power lift gate. It's an available feature. It is not standard. Apparently just press a button inside the cargo area on the dash or use a key fob and it will close automatically. And so here's a good example of how Toyota's technology is behind their contemporary rivals, because the new guys, you can just swipe your foot under the back of the bumper and open and or close the back. You understand what I'm saying? That's a good example of where they're at with their technology, or not with their technology. Here's your storage with your double storage bins, your dual level glove compartment is what they call it. So yeah, that part's cool, but I mean, it's not $50,000 cool. I'm sorry, Toyota. Rear cargo 12-volt auxiliary outlet. They're showing it in use right here. All right, so that's your thoughtful versatility, all your cargo capacity stuff, and yeah, let's move on. Find out about power and towing. Oh, I stand corrected. It's not 7,500 pounds. It's 7,400 pounds. So yeah, you got a fully boxed frame, right? Because the Sequoia is riding around on a Tundra platform. It's really a Toyota Tundra truck underneath. All right. You got tow haul modes when you want to tow. There's an adaptive suspension that looks to be the Sequoia Platinum models feature rear air cylinders, so they have a rear air suspension basically on the Platinum models. What else? There's that engine, the 5.7 liter engine. Here's the cool thing about this engine. You know, the Toyota Sequoia, you know, it's not cutting edge as far as its technology is concerned or anything like that. And probably neither is the engine. But that engine probably runs really solid because they've probably worked out all the little kinks out of this engine. And so it probably runs just awesome, I would think. You got multi-mode four-wheel drive. It's an available system because all-wheel drive is not standard. You got standard limited slip differential, however. Okay, and so yeah, that just helps with traction and unpredictable road surfaces like sand or mud or out here on the gravel that they're showing the vehicle out on. All right, so that's that. Let's move on to some more features like technology features. So they're talking about the smart key system with push button start. This is a standard feature, looks to be, and why not? Like I said, the starting MSRP is $50,000 for an outdated vehicle. Honestly, let's be real here. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, there we go. We now have that, so we can at least be happy about that. Thank you for working that in. Looks like a JBL audio system. Here's your Android Auto. There's there's your there's your available JBL audio system. All right, it's got 14 speakers and all that, USB ports, all that there. Here's your there. I wouldn't call that dynamic navigation. That's like circa 2000 and not 2020. Okay, it's not 2020, but there's your navigation. There's your navigation. Here's the they managed. They have this old needs to be updated navigation, yet they figured out how to update or work in the very new and modern Amazon Alexa. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the connected services. We're almost there, so we just got to go through connected services, do the Toyota Safety Sense, looks like safety and convenience, and then we'll be ready to do the build and price. So let's check out these connected services. So there's something called Remote Connect. The guy's not just showing us his watch. This is a feature that allows you to access select vehicle capabilities from your smart device. You can lock and unlock doors, start and stop the engine, monitor vehicle status, and they're throwing in a 1-year trial when you buy the car brand new. They're talking about the Wi-Fi Connect and 4G connectivity. It's a standard feature. I don't really care about that. They're giving you a 3-month free trial of it. I always think, you know, your phone usually has a hotspot, so why do you need to pay for your car to have a hotspot? And here they're talking about what? Safety Connect. What is it? It's standard. Oh, it's like a 24/7 response center, touch of a button. It's like your 911 or your what? Your SOS button. Like old Mercedes used to have an SOS button. So maybe that's what that's about. So it gives you roadside assistance. You can get in contact just in case of emergency or something. You can connect with somebody on the other end. All right, we got it. I fumbled across all that, but you get it. Sometimes you're going to do a little fumbling. All right, available destination assist. What is this? Connection to a live agent to help locate places and do things. Again, that's what your phone's for. You got a smartphone. You probably don't even need them. Service Connect, fuel level, service history, manage maintenance alerts, blah, 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 all that stuff. Okay, all cool stuff. Nothing very exciting. Let's move on. All right, let's find out about this Toyota Safety Sense. It's a standard set of features, safety features for every Toyota Sequoia. Actually, like all Toyotas, just period. So let's just check this out. We've got pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. We've got dynamic radar cruise control. We've got lane departure alert. We've got automatic high beams, and yeah, so that's okay. That's it. There's 4 features that make up the Toyota Safety Sense. All right, let's find out about this here safety and convenience. All right, there's standard blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. I like that. The word standard for this feature. There's all LED lighting, including daytime running and fog lights. Now, this is surely they don't. I don't see the words available, so maybe this might be a standard feature. If it is, that's pretty cool. The backup camera, that's a standard feature. The latch, that's for tethering like car seats and stuff. That's a standard feature. See, they're not even really saying anything. They don't even have anything to talk about. The star safety system. This is some more safety features. It's a standard suite, traction control, anti-lock brakes, brake assist, all that there. No cost maintenance plan they throw in for 2 years or 25,000 miles. That also gives you 24-hour roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited mileage. All right, so yeah, there you go. Okay, are there any other features that we need to know about? If there's not, then we're going to go to our build and price. Okay, there were no other features. Let's check out the model. So we're going to do the, what was it? It is the TRD Pro. Has a starting MSRP of $64,105. All of these have a fuel economy of 13 miles to the gallon in the city, 17 miles to the gallon on the highway. All right, let's do our TRD Pro. In standard Toyota fashion, there's probably not going to be a lot or any really upgrades to be had. Powertrain, there's only one powertrain. Colors, like I said, I wasn't crazy. Okay, so we don't even have access to all the colors. How about midnight black metallic? It looks like a very dark blue to me. And then there's black leather. Actually, you know what? How about let's just do super white, just to be on the safe side. All right, so we're over here on colors. Let's just get the super white, and we're going to do the black leather. As far as packages, there are no packages. Accessories, this is all stuff that you could just get from the dealer. Cargo mats. Yeah, I want all this stuff, but I'm not going to nickel and dime the price up. I do like the floor mats and stuff. Well, we'll run through them and take a look at it. Don't need the hitches. I do like the cargo cover. Don't need the cargo mats and any of that stuff. I might be interested in some carpeted mats in the spring. Those door sill protectors, they couldn't even do illuminated ones. Whatever. Yeah, they just have some so-so accessories in here. The wheels, well, we already got the wheels coming. TRD air filter, yeah, that's not bad. Brake pads, blah blah blah. Whatever happened to that TRD exhaust system thing? I do like the sway bars for the front and rear. Let's upgrade our sway bars though. I'm down for that. We already have the skid plate. This might already be standard stuff with our package, but I don't know. They're presenting us with it. So there it is. At any rate, let's go to the summary. Life for this vehicle starts at $64,105. Where do we end up at? Just $65,000. So not bad. Not bad. At least the price didn't jump up super, super high. 2020 Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro in super white, not Blizzard Pearl. All right, I like it. Yeah, it's outdated in some ways and da-da-da. It still looks super cool, though. And I do like the big Toyota in the grill. All right, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next